Yo, yo, what up, world? Round three, the final round. Okay, so we back. We're talking about this beat that I started from scratch on Splice. And at this point, I've been listening to it more. I think it's done. I mean, yes, I could put more work. I might be able to take a sound out or two, refine it. But ultimately, my formula is I want variety for the verse. I want sounds coming in and out, and then I want some music for the hook. It's essentially I have. I think I have enough variety where I'm not going to play these sounds over and over again in the verse, right? Like for example, here's one variation. Here's another variation. Here's another variation. Another variation. And then I have a whole layer section for the verse. Have the hook. All right, so now here's what we're gonna do, because this is the final step. This is what I do. All right, I make sure, like, if you're in a system like this, or really for this, if you're in a system, if you're in a computer and you're in a DAW like this. So I'm gonna highlight everything. I'm gonna copy and paste. I've been doing this since the beginning of time for me, which is basically like a minute and a half. Okay, this is what I'm going to record a beat. So I'm going to arrange this beat before I bounce it down, and I'm going to show you what I do, the format, and all that. Okay, so I like to start off, generally speaking, with a 4-bar sort of sequence before I bring in the hook. All right, so first I'm going to listen to it. Okay, so let's take this out. Now it's a little plain, right? Just the one sound, and then that steady sort of wah wah. So I'm gonna put something else here before the hook comes in. Take that out because I want to play it. I don't want to play that during the hook. I don't think. I didn't put any other sounds during the hook. Maybe it could sound good, or maybe I'm content enough to just leave it as is. So anyway, I'm gonna leave everything out on the first go round, I think. It's good. I always love having little breaks in the drums and the music. Now, if I play all these sounds, the cat's kind of out of the bag for that they can come in again. But if I do a variation, right, I could play this later, right? And this is just for, artists, social media, this format. This is not like the final format. This is just the initial format for those types of avenues, okay? So let me try one other technique. Let's see. I let this ride just once. I'll let it ride again. I don't even know where that starts. Starts on the one, right? 19, 21, 23. So the bars up top. You get if you know like how you structured it, if everything's coming in on the one, then it should start on the one. I'm not ready to bring that hook back in, but I want to let that play the layer. Uh, let this play again. This first part was a little slow. I'm hearing it now, so 1.1 sounds better. Alright, so here's this is an arrangement I would do with these sounds. Again, this is not the final product, but it could be in a sense. Some of this could be, having this just sprinkled throughout these sounds. Maybe with vocals, they could be altered to accent the vocals more in an arrangement like that. But just for an instrumental arrangement, this would be fine. Scale 1 to 10 for this beat. Seven to maybe eight. 7 to maybe 8. This isn't like, top of the line. It's not a top of the line beat for me personally. Now, you might think otherwise. You might think lower. You might think higher. I don't know. But for me, this is not like, wow, this is literally like one of my favorite beats of all time. It's not. But it's a good beat. It's a solid beat. I can hear people rhyming on this. I think it has some of that appeal. So there you have it. From start to finish, a beat in splice. From finding the initial sounds all the way to the arrangement. Now, if you want to see stuff like this again, let me know. I'm down to just do it anyway, even if I don't hear anything, because my channel is growing. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I like doing this. This is really good insight. In fact, I've never done this before and recorded it to show anybody in this much detail. So, I mean, you could learn a lot for those that are at a lower level. I mean, certainly, there's no doubt. So, I hope you got some value out of it, and I will see you on the next one. All right, chill.